This is painful. Kind of backing up traffic a little bit, if you can see. But you know, one time can be a fluke. So we're trying it again as far as the fuel mileage goes. 1500 RPMs, running about 4 pounds of boost, and the motor is just humming. Just, I mean, it sounds right at this RPM. So yeah, we'll see. I've tried dropping down a little bit further. I've dropped down to about 54, 53, 54 for about a couple miles, and on flat road, which puts me at just right at 1400 RPMs. And to run that, I'm running about 8 to 10 pounds of boost. So, you know, most people would think less RPMs, better gas mileage. Well, there comes a point where, you know, you start hurting yourself, basically, fuel mileage wise, by running too low of RPMs, because the turbo's having to work harder to maintain that. And like I've said in a previous video, more boost, more fuel. Anytime you're throwing boost, it's throwing fuel too. So this one, 1500 RPM, seems like the right you know, range. I've been trying to find what the specs on this motor for the torque curve and the horsepower curve, just to try to get an idea of where the peak torque is in this motor. I know most diesel motors, as far as peak horsepower, is at the upper end of the RPM, which is probably for this motor up around 1800 RPMs is where you get your peak horsepower. But what the four-wheelers do now. But anyway, radio check, you want that a copy? Yeah, I hear you, bro. Appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna try to find that and see, you know, see what the peak torque curve is, the RPM range for this motor. What's going on at the southbound line? So I got to give a big shout out to these folks. They have kept me going this week, and I'm not one to take medicine. I don't take pain pills or, you know, like aspirin, Aleve, or anything like that. Never. So I ended up stopping at the TA because they had a fairly good discount. Pump price was $5.42. I picked up diesel for $4.11. But I did the other test on the way down here, doing like 58 the whole way. Oh, it was so painful. It was excruciating. But I did 532 miles, and it holds true. Getting my RPMs down put me at 9.4. So the first test was 9.9. This one was 9.4. And that is with a loaded trailer also. That's not empty. So yeah, definitely changing gears will get me 2.5 to 3 miles per gallon more. So yeah, upwards of $20,000 a year in fuel savings. So that will be happening. I made it. I'm right by home. I've stopped in Castroville at the car wash. I got to get all this salt off the truck, give it a good scrub down, and then we'll be headed home. I'll be home tonight, tomorrow, and then we'll run back into San Antonio, deliver Monday, then head back to the house. So, but yeah, 9.4 miles to the gallon for a 21-year-old truck. That's better than most of the new trucks. So pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. Definitely looking forward to getting the gears changed out. But anyway, let's get this truck washed, get it cleaned up real good. I'm gonna try to spray up underneath some too. So yeah, let's get it done. Good morning. We made it to delivery, and we got a special guest with us today. Mr. Shafid himself.
I am his son. I am not.
So what do you think about it, bub?
It's cool.
It's cool. You want to be a truck driver when you get older?
I thought I was going to be an MLB player.
Hey, there you go. Wants to be an MLB player. Wants to play for the Houston Astros. Anyway, yeah, y'all might be able to see it on the time lapse. The entrance getting in here was a little hairy, to say the least. It was tight. All the trees were low hanging. But yeah, they're on spring break. Of course, my daughter didn't want to come. She wanted to sleep in. I asked him, he's like, yeah, I'll go. But he's a early bird anyway. Like on school days, for some reason, he likes setting his alarm on his little fake phone at like 4:30, 4:45? 4:15. Why does a kid want to get up at 4:15 when everybody else don't get up till what, like 6, 5:45, 6 o'clock? 5:45. 5:45. Is that what time Mama gets up? He ain't my son.
Yes, I am.
He's adopted.
No, I'm not.
Huh?
I saw the pictures.
little bit so he can get this off, make it a little easier. Hold on just a second. Like I said, I decided to bring him with me. Well, I asked him if I'm not gonna make him. I mean, I guess I would. He needs to learn what a little work is, but no, I asked him last night if he wanted to go. He's like, yeah, I'll go. And then I asked my daughter, she said, what time are you getting up? I said, about 6:30. She was like, no, I'm gonna sleep in. Go figure. But yeah, it was a nice trip. We got down here Saturday night. So I was at home yesterday and come back out today just to deliver. Then I'm gonna head back home and I'm gonna take the week off. I'd like to get the gears changed. I don't know if I can get it done this week. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But and I know I can't get the tranny done this week, so don't know. But yeah, we're getting unloaded. This is just that roofing material that I picked up. But yeah, that entrance coming in here was tight. It's single lane. It's their back entrance in, and I barely squeezed through. Yeah, we'll get back with y'all here in just a minute. Let the mini forklift do its thing, and then we'll get out of here. Done with this one. Now off to the house. Shafid's got something to say.
Thanks for watching.
You don't like being on the camera?
No, I really don't.
Why not?
Because
why? Habits. What does habits have to do with being on the camera?
I don't know.
He's my little special Riri.
What's that mean?
Nothing. Anyway, we're done with this one. We're headed home. Yeah. We'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all be safe. We'll holler at y'all later.